Qualified on points, not through the LCQ in South America. Very big deal. The only team to do something like that, but let's see what they do here against the squad, another LCQ team.
Little fight here around Harvester. Guys get Destiny right away, and that's a big drop onto Helping. He's going to fall early. That's going to be Neoko. Find that one, and then boom. Stay trying to follow up with the R301. You're not going to see as many R99s in the mix since that has been moved to the care package now. So the R301 will be your light ammo weapon of choice aside from the alternator. Looks like they'll finish up on the Millions game, but there's still one more who is still alive. They're trying to just completely finish that squad and be the first to eliminate somebody in the playoffs today.
Yeah, and my oh my, is this ever messy here as we see exactly what's going to go down here. That's going to be no kicks, and that's Millions Gaming out right away. They take the battle against the squad, forced into it.
Notably, you know, that Pathfinder, not necessarily the only character now that can check out those beacons, but Alberlelli still feels very comfortable with him in the playoffs.
Absolutely. Now also taking a look here at 303 in a very different situation, very different part of the map as well. We'll see what they can do through this engagement.
Big time shots on the Mastiff. He's just trying to juke out big shots from Phony Head. He's going to take down 6 and Bowser, and this is not looking good. Oh my god, they are on the chase as well, and you know it's got to be Mr. Nicewig. He is going to go down. Wow. That is the second squad to fall. It will be Yeet Squad going down, and unfortunately, they are the second team to drop here in our Americas finals, so that's not the way they wanted to start the day.
And now I got to say, Rain, one thing I definitely want to talk about is Yeet Squad, but we'll get to that in just a second as they're eliminated. We'll talk about their history, how they got here, things like that, and what we're expecting to see, but now we got to go over Sentinels here. It's really all of the Senox.
Nobody gets in on the backside that they don't want to jump in, and notably taking advantage of that Prowler with the extended mag. That kind of looks like it.
Absolutely. I mean, 12 cryptos in this game is pretty wild, and it just speaks to just how different. It's one of the many big differences from the LCQ. If the last competitive Apex you watched was, say, Super Regional 4 or the LCQ, then you certainly can realize already this is a very different looking game in terms of how this is being played. Look at the pressure here coming into Liquid.
And Dropped is running as well. They're just retreating. They are in zone right now, so they've made that kind of dangerous passage already. And here we are, CLG, Vaxlon getting in with the EVA 8, shows him what the shotgun pellet can do. That's going to be a kill. On to Resulta and Designful. So that's 14 squads left. That is a big pickup there for CLG, who are now continuing to rotate themselves.
Absolutely, and as we talked about, so many teams here coming into this tournament in different ways. I'm going to interrupt myself, though, because more action here from Rogue.
You know what? Rogue is now in trouble. Drop got knocked. Remember, they were rotating early into the circle. They took the risk, Rob, but they actually made it through. They can just survive with this knock. Snipe down is so low, and Drop gets dropped yet again. Euban and Godsent fighting on the outside, and so they're going to have to battle through their own testimony here and find a way to get around it. And there's the Hemlock doing a lot of the work for them. The burst got changed to 0.32 to 0.28, but it's not enough despite the buff. And now we're back with NRG, who have lost Nathan, trying to get the res off. And they seem to also be in a prime spot, safe out of harm's way, with now 8 squads remaining, Rob.
Pretty sure we just saw Brazuca's team take out TSM there in the feed. That will be it. We just saw so many players. We're also seeing players from Rogue go down as well. I'm not sure if they have a solo left. I believe we did see Dropped and Snipe Down go down in this, as you called, Rain. Lots of chaos there on that pull. We knew that was going to be the most devastating one of the game so far, and that has absolutely been the case. Back over here to CLG.
They're fighting Brazuca's team as well, and it's really a Mastiff v Mastiff battle, and that's going to be enough. This man pulls out an alternator. My goodness gracious, the audacity. Maybe he just didn't have enough, or maybe he said, this is my go-to. It's pretty consistent, but up close, it's going to be hard to win those bursts when you pick up armor. And so these players, if they're not on red, they are going to be at a big disadvantage here. It is going to help teams like CLG, like Liquid, if they've been fighting, to really dominate this fight towards the end. Wingman shot from Vaxlon, looking to keep them out from the circle, and he is going to keep moving as well, because now he's in trouble. He throws out a melee, but at the top is NRG, and they're waiting for the calamity. They've got the Mastiff out, and they're trying to take advantage of it.
Oh my goodness, look at the damage here. Just like you said, Rocker absolutely laying down the law. He's got this rock to play as well. Pings are going to keep going down, and NRG's looking good. 3 squads left.
NRG drops one, and Threx is trying to find another. It's Complexity, it's NRG, and it must be Liquid on the other side as well. 3 teams who have dominated throughout the summer. Can they continue to do so? And there's the Devotion, the turbocharger, but he's knocked, and it's Threx who's now with the Peacekeeper. He goes down as well. There's just one more. It's a 2-squad game, and Complexity, Shiny trying to fight to stay alive, but it will be Team Liquid who claims
303. Speaking of last chance qualifiers, the winner of the last chance qualifier, we've watched 303 play very consistently throughout the last few months. They of course didn't do so hot in the super regionals overall. 19th, 43rd, 16th, and 10th place overall, which will put them in the position to have to win that last chance qualifier. They did. Meanwhile, looks like some action is heating up here. Just Squad, another last chance qualifier team, currently in the middle of a fight.
Absolutely. We'll have to see who wins this one. Mini was the first one to go down, so you have to think that the side of the squad should be able to close this one out.
Exactly right. A lot of good shots going to come through.
Good scan.
What's playable south of us?
Everything. Right, team here, team
Right
here.
here, yeah.
Cracked, destroyed.
I cracked one.
Yep, I'm looking for an angle.
Cracked. Wraith. I'm getting shot in the back. Charge rifle. Care.
Just chill.
Just come back. There's 2 teams behind us. We gotta focus our northeast. They're gonna get.
No, there's 3 teams. There's 3 teams.
One. We have to focus our northeast.
Yeah, I see where Ref's looking. Those are free kills. Those are free
these
kills.
are free kills. I'm coming up to this box.
Yep.
Just remember, you guys aren't in zone. I'm moving up to the rock right here.
Good. Got one. Got prod.
Nice. Look here.
He's down there. He's down there. We can get the pull.
Yep.
Actually, he's just out of zone. Just go. We gotta get in. We should get in, boys.
Be careful of ourselves.
I'm still here.
I'm gonna play out of pocket, see if I can get anything else.
They just got EMP'd.
Got the finish.
Yep.
Careful of our south.
They're on the pills up here.
Look. Oh, I'm getting focused. I'm chilling. I'm popping 3 cells.
Careful, trailer team on.
Yep.
I think we chill. I honestly think we chill right now.
I'm just shitting on these guys.
If you're shitting on them, then you're good.
We're just getting
You guys are good.
Can we jib this or no?
I don't have.
Alright, so what we do is we play out, we wide wrap into trailer, these 2 teams fight, we third party and take their head glitch.
Yeah. I'm afraid.
Easily bubble, they can easily ult when they need to, and it's so dangerous for every other team in this lobby. It was great to hear their comms as always and hear them having such a great time playing the game. Now also taking a look at what things look like in Skyhook as well. This is the move that I was talking about. Getting around this cliff face is going to be pretty difficult for a few of the teams that are still around the Skyhook side.
Yeah, Rogue included, obviously no Pathfinder for line rotations, but they're going to find themselves a fight here. Nice shots coming through from Snipe down on the flank. It's one thing he's so incredibly good at. Coming from Halo and other games in the past, he knows how to work his angles, but now he needs to clutch up. He's going to get taken out. 2 members of Rogue down. It's going to be all up to Drop, the last member alive. He's actually going to find one. That's going to be the kill on the Snipe down knock earlier. Dropped in a horrible position. Needs the armor swap quick. He's going to get it. Some way, somehow, still alive in this one, but it might be a little bit too late here. He's dropped his 03 both out, and this is just Squad who took some casualties in that fight earlier. Meanwhile, look at the top right of your screen. Resulta, Designful, both going to get knocked in the hands of RKN and Urice. That's HRN, a team. And Urice, best follow on Twitter, by the way. Also a top performer and top player. Meanwhile, we're going to jump back on board with Sentinels.
Yeah, Urice hitting us with that quitting competitive Apex and streaming fake out tweet today. Not cool. Tell you what, they had us in the first half. Now taking a look at what Complexity is up to. Once again, Shiny is down. They need to be careful. It's a very different state of affairs for the side of Complexity, but in Hill Valley, still wrecking and doing plenty of damage.
Yeah, speaking of great fouls on Twitter, we have JD Herbie. He's like, we're going to jump on with Monsoon because he is perhaps one of the best fouls on Twitter. Complexity doing a good job taking out a few more. But look at that top right, Liquid Flanker going to get taken out by the hands of Millions Gaming. So South America, stand up. With a big knock on our on Flanker. Meanwhile, Monsoon and Reptar, the duo for quite some time on the Complexity roster, currently having to hold it down as Shiny is knocked. They're not going to get the revive. They're going to hunt for kills. They still have their Bloodhound. They still have their Wraith. They're ultra-aggressive players, and they have a Mastiff in the hands of Monsoon. And guess what? A Devotion right next to it. Monsoon is not done yet.
Woo! I tell you what, you do not want a red Evo Monsoon with a Devo and a Stiffy flying at you like that. And that's exactly.
Meanwhile, we got to jump on board with Flying Drone. Flying Drone, of course, came in with the 9th seed overall, so they were one of our top 10 teams over teams like Rogue on board Tech.
Yeah, they're looking good here just at this corner, a countdown that they're in. They were playing Crypto before it was cool, but look at this push now coming in on them. They're going to need to be careful. That's going to be TSM flying in. And TSM continues to roll in this lane category, but look at this. Saucer with the Peacekeeper putting in absolute work. Hitting someone with a couple bricks right there, but he's
He's using the shield as much as he can. He's going to get taken out. Not before at least knocking one. TSM with some casualties here. Will they be able to get the revives clean? I think they will. So TSM continues to survive. Meanwhile, Bronzy's as Crypto is currently the rat, just sneaking his way, trying to see if he can get some kills. He actually got the intel with that Crypto drone, and now he's going to push TSM by his lonesome because he recognizes there's 1 or 2 down. He gets 1 kill. That's going to be Albert Lilly out of this one. Reps goes down as well. Bronzy left in a 1 versus 1 against Hal, but he's going to get third party.
Yeah, made that move before he popped those 2 cells that he did have, just trying to get a few extra KP on the board. I like the play there, but look at how last hope for the TSM side managed to hit some shots, but in the end, does get taken down from those 2 angles. That will be TSM out.
And look at this complexity against one other squad. It's going to be Urice and HRN. 2 versus 3 maybe, but in the end, it will be 8. They're fun to watch. It is across the board always a delight, always a pleasure to watch TSM as we're now jumping on board with aim assist for now. But big shot to TSM, of course, throughout. It looks like aim assist actually getting themselves in a bit of a fight here. Gentrifying going to go down. 3 players all with controller here about to get in a fight.
And Resulta actually just throwing the defensive bombardment over the house to make sure nobody tries to chase, especially since they are down and out. NRG holding that down as well, but they've got a portal to it, trying to chase the kill. And they were going to spot him out. 57 to the dome, and that is going to be it. You know he can't get away from the Hemlock, not with the buffs that it's gotten so far. So that's going to be Gentrifying and Resulta down. Will they be able to finish them off? Aim assist trying to save their lives, but NRG trying to make sure they are the first team to go here in Kings Canyon.
Exactly right. And look at NRG channeling their inner complexity with the amount of aggressions they're playing with right now. 24 points to their names. With the pop-off game, they could get 26. They could be the first team to get to the match point. Of course, complexity has to get taken out first, but NRG is hunting right now. They took out a team that is so incredibly aggressive. It's 2/3 of the team, I believe, in aim assist, and now they're not hunting for yet another. NRG is not done yet.
On the roof.
I'm getting on Gen.
I got 40 and 90 light.
I can give you some light.
You can. EMP them when you can.
I will. It's actually so bad that your Gen just ate my nades like that.
He's on the silo thing again.
There's another Crypto here fucking with him. I don't know, like...
They should be pretty low on meds. They give you ulted us. They give you ulted us. Back up, back up.
Get him, good. I just got hit twice. Had to pop a bat.
They're moving up, they're moving up, they're trying to move up, they're moving up, they're moving up 100% they are.
I'm popping a bat.
Popping ultic cell, popping ultic cell.
They're moving up hard, they're moving up hard. I'm popping a bat.
What the f... On our right.
I just got so many no-rags.
I'm EMPing. I EMP'd. On your left,
I'm down the left. Come on, it's just one up.
You're better!
Baby! Let's fucking go!
Come on, get under.
Come on, get...
Another team. Might be one guy!
I cracked him!
It's three.
On your right!
First!
Above you!
No!
He's been playing without that this season, specifically because it's just not there. And if you do see it in this game, somebody will have grabbed it, from the air, from that legendary loot pile that comes down every once and so often. We may see some Kravers as well. I haven't seen a ton of those guns in play over the first couple of games, but this is that final circle now. You've got TSM out. Those are one of the teams. They will not have enough points to qualify for match threshold here. But NRG is still alive. They just got that down, and they are one of the 5 teams alongside Liquid. Or went out. Or Capital right there. It's just not looking like that is the play they want to make. But it's okay. There's still ways to bounce back. Hal can almost do it 1v6. You got to say, there's still hope. Rogue Sweet on top of the building. This rotation is going to be trying to get through these choke points, but high ground is so tough, especially if you have it and people are trying to go underneath you. But here's the R99 we were talking about. A few extra bullets, and he's not going to need it because the Hemlock is doing just enough. He cracks the blue, almost, sends him back into the portal, but there's the MP coming through from Crypto. This could be another team potentially rotating into the third party. Sweet, he knows it. He's got the pressure on him. He's just trying to get it back around this rock and heal before this pressure comes, and there's the Thermite. Just biding time, Snipe down, hoping to hold an angle while Drop can get a little bit more aggressive since he's got full shield and gold shield at that.
That's exactly right. Leveraging that pylon as well to heal up, and it looks like they will be able to heal up. So I'm not sure which team is right in front of them that decided not to push a very wounded rogue who just squad wiped an entire Millions Gaming squad. You saw Nyoko right there, one of our kill leaders as well, currently from the top 10, the only South American kill leader in overall stats. We'll keep you updated on those kill leaderboards and kill stats. Meanwhile, coming aboard the HRN, our winners from game number 2, find themselves a 3-rep spot here.
Oh, big stuff. You can see Reese goes down to Prodigy Aces. Team Superior looking pretty good right now. Denial is taken. He will fall as well. I'm not sure if that is completely no. It's RKN on your screen who will make it out just alive, trying to get the shield bells off. And Joey Blackout, the rest of the squad, looking to just get and finish their kills. And it's much more of the composition as well. I mean, we don't see people change. You know, you kind of stick with it throughout the tournament in Apex, but I think at some point in this competitive community, we will see changes based on maps because they do lend themselves to different engagements and different characters to really balance it out. Right now, we've got this battle of high and low. Anakin already knows how this one goes typically, but Bronzy, it's Stay Naughty, and of course it's helping. They are trying to basically go against the grain here. They're going to climb up. They now have the high ground. And they're just holding the Mastiff down to anybody who tries to step through. Meanwhile, it's Complexity finishing off Snipe down. And is it all of Rogue in your kill feed? That could be a huge story here.
Ooh, that's exactly right. Two titans of teams in Complexity and Rogue facing off. Meanwhile, NRG is in the mix here with Brazuka's team and the squad as a three-way affair has led to NRG currently being on top. But who knows for how long. Looks like the Wraith's going to push up here. Wattson versus Wraith. Looks like he has his teammate, but the flank's going to come through. It's going to be a knock that's going to happen from Clarify. So great job from Clarify getting some damage in. All up to Nathan, last member of NRG. He's going to get one, and he will get the revive off here. Huge plays from Nathan, keeping his team alive for now.
Oh, and he's getting shot in the back too. Nathan just trying to stay alive here. He's going to go down. And oh no, this could be all of NRG. It's a beautiful grenade from Pow Pow. The grenade cleans it up, and that could have sent NRG out. Can you believe it? Prodigy Aces and Team Superior, they also are bleeding out Complexity. So if this is NRG and Complexity having been wiped by CLG and Team Superior, that would be a huge turn of events that might have saved everybody in the lobby another game before they were threatened with this tournament being over.
This is some of the best Mastiff play I have ever seen, as I'm Madness just connected for 280 plus damage right there with 3 shots. Brilliant play. The spread's hitting for everything that he wants it to hit for. The Apex gods are on his side as it currently stands, as great play coming from Madness. Meanwhile, coming aboard with Crust of Sentinels. Of course, Crust, former teammate of Teenage on the old United squad, now on the Sentinels roster. It is Crust and Senox, last 2 alive.
I like this too, just being patient as well. And they're trying to basically hide around this truck. There's high ground potential to play, and they aren't there. So they're not going to be able to get a window to get up there and really maintain it. So they've got to use this truck. They can rotate down on the bottom side. There's a lot of little underhang areas of this huge rock, which is going to be the central focus of this fight. You could see Sorcerer, Panders, and Tech all up there. This is the prime position in this circle in Kings Canyon. Some people even playing below their Fallout, it looks like.
Exactly right. On board of Saucer, formerly of Flying Saucers, now playing with Tech repping Crypto, one of the first crypto teams to rep that meta, hence the Flying Drones moniker now that they play under. Currently with great high ground, they're in a solid position right here. They're going to take out 303. The Prodigy Ace is also going to help. But I got to think, in this current setup, if they get the ring, they will not. But they're actually, they will. I take that back. They're in a great position to win this game here.
And Prodigy Aces goes down. There's 3 squads left. That was an incredible showcase from Team Superior, though. I believe they were the ones who took out Complexity. Just fantastic play all around. But now it is up to Panders and Sorcerer. Will they be able to hold this high ground for the win? And that is what they're going to be looking to do here. And, of course, CLG, the other team that's kind of been in the conversation. They've got 3 red Evos. And Sentinels on the other side. It's just Crust holding it down. So it's a 2 full team squad fight plus 1 of Sentinels, and that's going to make it 2v2 Fallout. This is going to be it. It's going to be Sentinels ending up against Sorcerer in the squad.
It doesn't destroy you. I think it will, yeah. Destroy that if you can. Okay. I don't think I can destroy it. We'll see. It did get off, but... It took. I didn't get my nade out, dude. What? No, one guy left. No.
So much damage to them. There's no way we can let them retreat for free. And he's just trying to get a little bit of follow-up onto what they've already done. And this could be a knock, and it is. Petty Boss goes down. NRG, they don't need 3 to do the job. They'll take 2. And that's more than enough.
Wow, Nathan and Rocker just absolutely beautiful teamwork. And like you said, in a 2v3, even though the scans were coming in, now they're fighting only on a Wraith and a Wattson here, so they don't really have something like that scan that they can even compete with. But like you said, playing that high ground so well and timing those engagements there and doing some great damage, but we're not done just yet.
And I think that's, again, going back to the way Evo Shields have slightly shifted players' priorities. You know, these mid-game fights, engagements, you know, getting that 60, you might have done enough. He's 50 more from a purple Evo Shield. You know, Mini wants to engage in this fight. It's not the most aggressive 3v3 where you can expect a lot of blowback, but just as I say it, he gets blown up, and that's going to be it. Petty Boss and one Mini, they're going to go down in NRG. And that's an EMP coming actually on to Reptar, and he's going to have to heal up from that, and he just did as well. They know that they're in a fight, and Monsoon finds himself in a 1v1. He slides through, R301 in hand, looks for it, 75, 90, onto the purple. That's more damage. He's pushing this one, and he's got it down already. It's going to be Rocker, though, who finds results on the backside of this. Remember, they were still fighting, and so that is taking place and resolving itself on the other side. Monsoon backs off, just with Night Phoenix getting the Hemlock will do the work for Reptar, who has not popped into the ult just yet, but he's got the scans aplenty, and he sees the hostiles today.
And they're on match point, like we stated. We got to hear how they sound through these engagements. Let's go to a listen-in with Complexity.
Can we get this loot?
It's gonna be super risky, but we can, yeah.
I'm watching over you. I'm gonna head glitch on you.
Purple here.
I need light. I need light.
I'm grabbing it. I'll grab you light. There isn't.
Okay.
We gotta get back to our spot.
Yeah.
I'm 4 cell, 1 bat, 1
much
Phoenix.
light do you have?
Going around chokes, they were saying, give us a scan it out. I mean, this is such a utility-focused Bloodhound as well as adding the aggression, and they are just behind flying drones, so this could actually work out for them, as this is the team, I believe, who was on top, Tech, they said, holding them back, that now is in the fight as they have rotated first. Will Gibby be able to hold it down? Monsoon gets in with the red, and this is actually a great spot for him. No one has eyes on him, and I think Shiny can make it in there as well, so Complexity, despite all that, we're actually not in a bad spot.
They're going to take advantage of this chaos here. Actually, a kidnap attempt comes through. Look at that. And he actually gets it now. They're going to have to fly through and go ahead and fight through this kidnap. Going to be difficult for Complexity, and what an aggressive attack there.
And oh my god, I can't believe they would have the audacity to do it. Mastiffs in hand. Shiny gets off the bat, and the grenades are flying through. One hit. Will this be the down? It's Monsoon, and it sends him back into the death trap. Oh no, Monsoon. The grenade of time. It takes out...
Wow, talk about maybe the highest stakes kidnap that I've seen in Apex in a very long time, and it comes through, and even though they're able to get back through, it was a little too late. In the end, that will be quite a moment there, without a doubt. Complexity is out. 5 squads left here. Now it's all about the points. Everything shifts. Everything changes in this game because now these teams are fighting to get on match point. Of course, 3-0-3, a team that's all the way down at 12.
And Flying Drone, as well, a team that at 34 points with a win here could easily push themselves over the threshold, and it could be those two who are now vying for the only chances to actually win this match next game. But game 4 still on the line, and that means there's only 4 squads left alive. Panders and Sorcerer trying desperately with everything they have to stay in this fight to get that win. The Peacekeeper and a red Evo shield. Will it be enough?
Just for Saucer here, he's going to be the last one, and like you said, wants to get as many points as he can on the board, with 34 currently. Take a look at Sentinels. Now, looking where they are, number 5 with 30 points, but look at this, CLG over the top.
And CLG here trying to finish it off, and there's just one remaining, and it is going to...
In terms of the table, that's the last thing that you want to see if you are in 3rd place, and it's pretty surprising. You even heard him starting to talk about there, just maybe they feel like they got briefed there or whatever opening existed, of course, but each squad going to try to make their way back to the bracket. But now let's jump on board with the squad here at Skyhook.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Each squad has 0 points, by the way, so they have to do something. You can't blame them for playing with that level of aggression. They have to pop off each and every game. They got to play with nothing to lose, and they're doing exactly that. Meanwhile, the squad's going to wipe an entire team. It's actually going to be Rogue, so another team that is kind of one of our favorites that we looked at coming into this tournament. Rogue, I believe, is out of this one, as 17 squads are left already, so look at how aggressive these teams have been here as we're now in match point.
Yeah, we get a look at that beacon, of course, pulling all the way down Thermal and the tree. Teams are going to have to make their way all the way southwest here, and many teams, of course, are going to be getting cozy in these bottom buildings, which is what we expect to see Aim Assist here in this battle.
That's exactly right. The squad versus, Aim Assist going up against Yeet Squad is the current 3 versus 3 fight. Designful is knocked. Not sure what the situation is, but the revive is going to come through. Wise decision, just to kind of reset. You do have the Gibraltar Dome, which means you can get the revive off a little bit quicker. And now Aim Assist thinks they have the numbers advantage, and they want to push with that numbers advantage, but they're going to push right into the aggression from their opposing team here. One member still down from the opposing team, so that's a wise decision to push if you're a member of Aim Assist.
The map, I think that's a lot of why you see that without a doubt. Some teams are going to still use Gibby on one map and not on another. However, that's changed a lot since a few months ago. We're starting to see more of a split elsewhere when you talk about things like Hound and Crypto rather than just a pure Gibby versus Wattson.
On board now with Complexity. Scam's going to come through. They're going to find a team actually right nearby. And look at this. Complexity still playing with a pretty strong level of aggression to level up their Evo armor. Good shot's going to come through as well, as they know they have one knock. That's Prodigy Aces. Currently out of this one of the Twitch streamers here. Seeing what they can do is they're going to actually eliminate that Crypto drone really quick. Look at the aggression for Complexity. They are not stopping. Beast of the Hunt activated for Reptar. One of the best Bloodhounds, if not the best Bloodhound in Apex Legends, is Reptar. He's going to connect for a great Mastiff shot. Shiny goes down. Monsoon needs to hit these shots. Going to miss a couple of the key ones, but Joey Blackout does get taken out. It is a 2 versus 1 now, as the Gibraltar ultimate was popped. Monsoon and Reptar realize the third party's coming. Monsoon's going to get way out of there. He doesn't want to stay in this fight. They want to survive for match point. And it looks like they'll be able to do that for now.
Yeah, Mon just has to queue out. Reptar also flies out. You saw the difficulty there. That's why you see a Gibby targeted so early, because they did not have that bubble to get out of jail. And now Monsoon's going to have to stay and fight. Not going to be easy. Reptar likely just going to try to fly away as well. And my, oh my, are the shots ever coming in. He's just going to...
Oh my god, man.
We need to stabilize, bro. Under the building, under the building.
I'm full healing, I'm full healing.
I'm cracked.
I just took one exit.
I only have 2 cells, I only have 2 cells.
I'm batting.
I'm out of meds.
Hold the fucking stairs, boys.
I'm popping a Phoenix. We have the third party below.
Yes, we have to kill them below. There's a team over there, too.
I have 3 cells. I'm dropping 1.
Did they finish the fight below, or what?
I don't know.
Shoot the team on the hill.
Get the thirst, get that thirst.
One shot right.
Get the thirst.
I didn't. They're fighting below. Maybe.
That guy's gonna live.
Are they fighting below? We need to...
Not really, kinda. Look at zone, bro.
Wait. You can shoot them through the stairs here. I went for 108. I downed one.
I got my kill.
I finished him.
Be careful. Yeah, just be careful.
Good.
Look at zone. Just stay alive. Yeah, play zone.
Exactly right. I love that decision from TSM, recognizing, hey, this is the most opportune moment to push and take this 3 versus 2. You know they're going to do it eventually because they had the 3 versus 2, and the caliber of who they mentioned, kind of who they're playing against. They felt confident in that matchup, in that fight with Wraith being out. So well done from TSM to take that fight. Now they are in a horrible position here on the rotation, as they're going to get tagged up quite a bit here. Reps is going to go down, but it looks like they should be able to heal up. They're living off of a knockdown shield, and that's it. That's their only cover, but there's a team right below them. Look at the damage that Hal's going to put in. He misses the Mastiff shot that mattered the most, and unfortunately for Hal and TSM, it is going to be Aim Assist, I believe, that takes them out. Hal gets taken out and eliminated from that one, but they still have a fight against them right now.
Yeah, look at this now. 3-3 actually going to be a team that drops down all the way in this last 1v1. We'll see how this plays out.
Exactly right. Here comes the last fight. 3-3 versus Aim Assist. In the end, it's all up to Phony Head. He's going to take out one. He's going to get the shield swap that he wanted. No, he's not going to. Yeah, that's exactly right. So nice shot by Team Smile, who I believe changed their team. I don't know if they always ran that Bloodhound team comp. They're actually going to be running Bloodhound now because they recognize we are in 17th place with 15 points. We got to pop off with some kills. We got to play a lot more aggressive, so that's why you're going to see that come through. Meanwhile, jumping on board with Complexity. We do know Complexity, one of 2 teams in that point. CLG, the other one I believe also still alive, but look who it is. It's going to be Aim Assist. Do they get the knock on? It's a huge knock coming through from Monsoon. They have a chance to kind of grief or eliminate one of these teams that is in contention of getting match point here right now.
And look at this. I feel like we're just fighting in the flower fields, and Monsoon is taking energy from it. He's got to go into the Jitsu there, and he's going to find himself just a little bit around the corner, and that will help the shield battery. He played that perfectly, got the knock. Now they have the command in this fight, but they do not want to push. They're not even going to need to. Gibraltar goes down thanks to the Hemlock as well. Wow, that weapon has had such an impact today. You need to be playing that if you're just a casual player and play Apex right now. And I think this is Complexity saying, we're not letting Aim Assist out of our sight. This should be a full wipe on Aim Assist if things go well.
That's exactly right. 2 members of Aim Assist currently down. I believe that might have been the 3rd. Yes, Gentrifying goes out as well. Aim Assist eliminated from this one. Again, that's huge because that was one of the 6 teams in contention to get to match point, as Aim Assist was sitting with 46 points. They only needed 4 kills. The question is, did they get there? We don't know. We'll keep an eye on the scoreboard and we'll keep you updated. Meanwhile, Complexity is on a tear right now, 1 point. Keep in mind, they don't want to just get match point. They need to still continue getting points overall because, yes, worst case scenario, and Complexity fans are not going to hear this. If they don't win the game, they want that second place. That's a big prize pool as well. And Smiles gets himself in dangerous territory against Complexity.
Oh, but I think Petty Boss is gonna just bite off more than he can chew. That is...
Can we go for this Gibby bubble? Or are they fighting?
Maybe.
Look for this Gibby.
Play to get these kills. Shooting what? Wraith. Wraith 1, Wraith dead.
I'm killing. I'm dead.
Wattson low. If you can finish him.
No fucking way, bro.
No, we only got 1 point. Oh my god.
Bro, that fucking circle pull is actually unreal. Holy shit.
What is this?
Well, I mean, we don't need to say much on that, do we? Fallout just didn't work out the way they were hoping.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Synox was kind of a non-factor there. Just got taken out so quickly. They weren't able to really get much going, but obviously it's a tough situation, though. The rotation, so many teams rotating through. It seemed like a war movie, with how many teams were trying to push out. Unfortunate for Sentinels, and you hear it in their comms, you hear the frustration. I mean, that's 2 games in a row now where they were within the threshold of that match point, and they've only gotten 1 point, 2 games, and that's going to put them outside of that here. Here in the new season, that is potentially going to affect Complexity here. This is a very difficult rotation to make, Randy.
And you know what? I mean, this is something that they're going to have to work off. But hey, what kind of a tournament would it be if they can't go through the fire and the flames to get there? They're going into CLG. It's going to be one trying to find the down onto Madness. Will it be able to finish off Pow Pow? It will be, but it's actually Rogue Sweet who is involved in the action. Reptar still alive, and Monsoon will go into the void, but will he come out a champion? Somehow the res might have come off, or I think I have to guarantee that he was not in that earlier skirmish. But Complexity, they're the ones in the thick of the action. Back sitting up on high with CLG, who could also win. 3 squads left, and Monsoon, he's the last man standing as well. So it's 1v1 for those teams that can win. Will Monsoon be able to pull it off? The syringe is firing. He's got half a second, and now he's back to full. The shield cells, he'll need them if he's going to try to win this fight because there's still 2 squads left, Fallout. And he's the only man alive.
That's exactly right. We know CLG did get eliminated, so it's all up to Monsoon right now. Last one alive for match point. Can you imagine the pressure that is surmounting Monsoon as he has the flying drone above them? So 2 members of flying drone. We know Rogue is alive with 3 members, and Monsoon, the lone rep. Complexity, it's looking dangerous for Monsoon. He's going to get tagged up quite a bit here, and that will be it. Monsoon going to get taken out from this one. Game is not over yet.
No, it's not. Panders, he's going to drop down as well. Sorcerer has the PK, 77 to the dome, another 46, and the Volt is going to do some work. What can he do? Oh, no. Since these 3 came together.
They have, and not surprising to see every level of this watchtower go so early on. There's a reason Liquid was holding up top. There's a reason that you have Complexity down low. And now look at this engagement, though, flying in here on bottom watchtower.
This is big because you see the Hemlock flying, and here's the Volt. We talked about it. Reptar is going to be the one to use it. Will the energy ammo be as OP as we've seen? Yes, sir. That's going to be Reptar staying alive. He'll be chewing up the competition. And it's Nice Swig, actually, that ends up going down in that fight. It was Yeet Squad that was pushing them. Brazuca's team here, Brav, though, under fire as well.
That was a big TSM push, bottom watchtower there, bottom elevator. They fly right in. Complexity answers, though, and they do it in a profound way. They live through that one. They're going to grab all those points. They're going to deny TSM into the late game. You have to assume that TSM, based on the placings there, all they would need was about 1 kill, maybe not even, depending on exactly where they ended there. They will be through to match point based on what we saw. Brazuca's team, though, trying to stay alive here.
And again, in the mix, that's what I love about them. NRG finds another kill. They just step inside. They've already cleaned up house. And now they have a little bit of respite. They're going to pick up Rocker.
In through to match point like we had suspected, especially now as they will be playing later into the game as well. Portal does go down here for Hal. Let's see where he drops that TP. Q hits as well.
And again, TSM, their job right now, knowing they've made it, it's not over. They've got to play spoiler. They cannot let Complexity or any of the other teams that we've just mentioned make it and win this game. They've just cleared their chance to be able to clinch this tournament up. It could be 1 game away for them, but they've got to survive now. They know the future is bright, but can they get there? And that's the question.
We see NRG.
Doesn't want them to
I
have
think we just saw Apologies there, Ren. I think we just saw Capital take down NRG. We'll get confirmation on the fact that that is truly off-screen in the feed. That would have been one of your match-eligible teams. Now back to Complexity here. This could be it in this final battle. Still finding out exactly who might take this. Complexity is looking good.
And Flying Drone is alive as well. So we've got at least Flying Drone and Complexity alive, involved. I believe we have CLG, but we haven't seen them in a second. That should be Flying Drone out of the mix. It looks like Liquid's going to take them out. Complexity not nearly on 4 Evos, and Shiny barely alive, but he's going to try to get the heals off right now. Will the push come through? I doubt it. At this moment in time, it'd be so risky, and they didn't get the down, so they're not quite sure, unless they've gotten down before, what team that is. And so maybe Aim Assist isn't willing to take that push. That could be game-changing there.
Absolutely. Now trying to desperately make this move. Of course, still looking good on all 3 red Evo, but so much damage is coming in. Some of that's coming in still from Liquid, who is still holding up here at top Watchtower with 5 squads left.
If any team is going to make this difficult for the teams who want to finish this tournament, it's Liquid. Caustic takes down Capital, but that's not going to be anything. Liquid, Nocturnal, excuse me, is going to be the one who finishes that off. For Complexity, 4 squads remaining, all 3 members alive. This could be their tournament. They could claim victory in Americas, but they've got to play this right. No mistakes allowed here if they want to go home the winners.
Oh my goodness, do they ever look good? We've seen Complexity in similar situations. Actually not too far away from this part of the map as well. As you said, they do have to worry about Liquid on height, but they are looking good here and ready to go. CLG, of course, another team that we haven't seen them for a while on level 2 in Watchtower. They are still around as well right now. A Complexity versus CLG battle.
CLG still alive. Liquid's going to have to drop as well. Complexity, the only one on the ground currently in zone, but CLG able to find something. Complexity looks like they're the ones going down. It's Complexity down, but CLG is still alive. Pow Pow, Vaxlon on Madness looking to slide in with the EVA 8. The shotgun battle is here. It's 2 squads left. Is CLG going to...
Throughout this entire tournament was that it's the little plays, it's the consistency, it's the little things that add up to something greater. And that is something that has been made very clear.
If it's a game, I'm losing, 'cause I said I'd never do this, and it's so confusing.